Dato' Rozia for all her effort, as well as his deputy, Dr. Zainal Sanusi. I also like to acknowledge the support from UNESCO Bangkok and also UNESCO Chair for supporting this particular conference. Not forgetting our long-term partners, Citizen International and Matil Varsity, under the guidance of Mr. S.M. Idris, whose vision and enthusiasm is infectious to all of us in developing ideas and programs which will begin to unfold in a short period of time. In this regard, I would like to personally acknowledge our colleague, Dr. Claude Alvarez, who seems to take this task like duck to water and also full of humor. Certainly, this event will not take off without the hard work of all of the presenters, moderators, and participants who, in the course of the next 2 years, in two days, I hope will bear fruit, of which I'm sure will be another milestone in making the existing international knowledge system and structures more inclusive and truly global. This is indeed an early testimony of what is to come, seeing the high quality full papers that have been submitted to the organizers well before the conference by almost all of you. This will make the compilation of the conference as a primary source of reference most visible in a shorter period of time, and I would like to thank all of you for this. Last but not least, with full of humility, I would like to recognize the dedication, hard work, and teamwork that has been shown by our staff in making this conference illuminating, interactive, and also fun. The students will add color to it by displaying their creativity and inquisitiveness to learn and share their lifetime experience vis-a-vis the themes of this conference. The students come from a broad spectrum of global population of the underprivileged, disadvantaged, and marginalized, who have been our source of inspirations and delight, making this university, as its tagline say, the human university that it is. They often remind us that the university will largely fail in its mission if we move forward to secure just a strata of an elitist population that can only purchase education because they can afford them, while remain oblivious to those who are unable to do so under the current regime of education industrial complex. They continue to remind us that this university will largely fail if we behave like a knowledge factory or an assembly line to provide only from human capital per se, rather than a knowledge sanctuary or an oasis that nurtures the human person and the human well-being. They yet remind us that the university will largely fail if we pursue the ideals of modernity and change without due regard to indigenous knowledge that is sacred to the community where it is originally rooted, if at all. These are some of the ideas that are now being debated in this university, trying to make human dignity as one of the non-negotiable core values of higher education and its corresponding institution, call it by whatever name you want. We are glad indeed that this conference today will open up a platform internationally to take this debate to the next level, given your expertise, experience, and also participation. It is our fervent hope that the time has come to seriously search for a new model of a new university, as the current one being pushed to the brims of collapse, just like the financial, the economic system, and the ecological deficit that arises from it. With your enlightened help and assistance, I'm sure we will make headway in ensuring that the ethos of higher education as a custodian of humanities will blossom yet once again in not too distant future. On that note, once again, I bid you selamat datang. I'd like to thank you once again, and may this conference be a memorable one for you, as well as your stay in this campus of ours. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum and greeting of peace.
Thank you, Tan Sri Datu Zulkifli, for your stirring speech of welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you are curious to know a little bit, if not much, about AiU. So, we would like to take this opportunity to show you a short video presentation of AiU. Ladies and gentlemen, let's sit back, relax and enjoy the presentation.
We commit to do a culture of excellence in all we do.
We commit to serve and contribute to the community and society, especially the disadvantaged and underprivileged.
We encourage building and maintaining effective personal and professional relationships with each other.
We believe our continuous success lies in the opportunity each member has to learn, develop, and grow.
We promote inclusiveness that values personal and cultural diversity and encourage everyone to support each other towards a common goal.
We conduct ourselves ethically in all interactions and every aspect of our work.
Thank you. We would now like to request Mr. S.M. Idris from Multiversity to give his speech of welcome.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya al-mursaleen Sayyidina Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Honorable Dr. Abdul Halim, famously known Suryan Pitsuan, Secretary General of Pakistan and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Yeah, thank you. Young Dato Professor Rozia Binti Umar, Director of AKEPT. Young Bahagya Professor Tansri Dato Zulkifli Abdul Razak, the Vice Chancellor of this university. And Dr. Claude Alvarez, Coordinator of Multiversity. Puan Halavati, Chairperson, Organizing Committee, Vice Chancellor and Representatives of Higher Education, Institutional. Official Ministry of Higher Education, honorable guests, presenters, participants, students, and ladies and gentlemen. You may be disappointed if you expect any elegant speech like Tansri Zul. I'm like a village boy or a kampong boy from kampong boy coming to a Sombong city. I'm in the midst of highly educated, august assembly of scholars and academics. I'm a very unlettered person. So it is no discredit for me because I feel we are going to discuss indigenousness. I don't know whether we truly required, we believe in the